What's up, my people? How you doing today? I hope you are having a great day. So today's project is going to be the tie rod and inner tie rod replacement on this 2016 Volvo XC90. So looking over here, these are the tools you're gonna need: wicker bar, the torque wrench, pliers, an extension, plus this tool and a flashlight. So these are the tools you're gonna need in here to get this tie rod down. So let's go ahead and get the car up so we can get the wheel off. And now let's go ahead and remove the tires and we can get this started. Alright, my people, so this is the tie rod, outer tie rod here and inner tie rod right there. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this bolt removed, but when we get it removed, we're gonna count how many turn we did. Now, once you get this replaced, you're gonna have to get an alignment done, but at least you will have it close to that, so that way when you drive the vehicle it's not all over the place. So what am I gonna do now? I'm gonna go ahead and turn the tires to the right, so that way I can have this move to it that way, so I have enough access to it. Also, another thing, for you have the Volvo with the air suspension, always make sure you deactivate the air suspension, because as you can hear it as I was turning the wheel, and you can hear it adjusted by itself. So I just went ahead and deactivated it, so that way it doesn't keep moving while we're working on this. This bolt, we're gonna go ahead and start getting this bolt removed. Remember, when we take this out and we get this loose, we're gonna make sure we count how many times we turn this. That way when we put it back in, we kind of have an idea. We gotta put it close to the alignment position as it was. Let's go ahead and get this loose. Okay, as you can see, I have a long ratchet here, wrench, so that gives you some more leverage to get this loose. And again, if you see, I shouldn't be able to keep moving this like this. Okay, I left the bolt in here. That's way I can have enough. Is to listen up. All right, let's go ahead and spray that. Okay, go ahead and spray a little bit in here too. That's where I can get it loose. So let's wait until it gets soaked in, and that way we can easily loosen up the bolt. Okay, while this is soaking, let's try to get this bolt loose. loose now. All right. There you go. Now you can see this is loose now. But before, you're just gonna try to get this bolt off first. Because right now, since we heat it down, it might be a little hard to get it to come off. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to put a vice grip in here to help hold it, the center bolt up, so that we can get the nut loose. As you're trying to get it off. Alright, let's try again. Yes. There it is. We got it loose. And right out of the gate, now you can see. This is how you can tell if your tie rod is bad. And get this tool off here. You see? You see how it's like loose? It shouldn't be that loose as you let go of it. So that definitely needed to be replaced. Okay, so from right here we're gonna count how many turn to get this off. Okay, we're gonna rotate it all the way to up here, each turn up here, to see how many times. So that's where we're gonna put the other one in, so we can know how many times we have to screw it in. Okay, all right, let's go. 1, 2, 21, 22, 23, 23. All right, so we gotta write this down so that's what we don't forget. So 23 turn, the idea. So now with a long nose pliers, let's go ahead and get this clamp out. Be careful to not mess up the boots because it's coming out. There you go. Get this out. Now let's go ahead and get this bolt off. That's where we can slide the boots out. Okay, make sure you keep the clamp. I'm gonna spray a little grease in here. That's way. So before you can pull this out though, on the inside you're gonna have another clamp that holds the boots up. So we're gonna have to make sure you get this clamp out. I don't know if you can see it. You see it right in there. Right there. Right there. You have that clamp, you're gonna have to break that loose. Okay? Before you can remove it. Try to put them down on top. Okay. There you go. Get this off. Now we're gonna pull this bolt off. As you can see, there you go. As you can see, get the bolt off. So now what we're gonna do, now we're gonna use a special tool to get this removed. So this is tool right here, the hinge. Okay. So after you have your tools in, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down so you can lock it in place. Okay, so that way it's not slipping out. Alright, try again. Okay, now we're gonna do the 1/2 inch. Let's see how that works. Okay, make sure you hold that in place. Okay, now let's try to lock it in place, just like so. Okay, alright, that seems like it's gonna work. Let's go, try it. There you go. I got this in. Woo! Crack my hand. Alright. As you can see, this is loose. We got this loose. Alright. Now, I gotta tell you, it was in there. Alright. That's how it is. So it's already greased in. Everything is good, ready to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this screw in. Start screwing in by hand. So to get this removed, the right size is 1/2 inch. Okay, it's 1.5 inch. Okay, let's get it going. Do it by hand first because we don't want to get to mess up anything in here. Yeah. Okay, now we get going by hand. Now we can get our tool and finish. There you go. Now let's go ahead and get this snug, and before we can go ahead and torque it down. Okay, we get this snug. Now let's go ahead and torque it. Okay. So I have found this torque spec right here. So okay, let's go here. It's from Volvo, as you can see. Okay. So for tie rod, right here, we're gonna do 130 Newton meter. So in the US, you're gonna use pound. Let's go ahead and convert 130 into pound. Try it right here. Okay, 130 Newton meter. Okay, 130. Let's find 130 right here. So 130. Newton meter here, it's 73 foot-pound. Okay, and so since we're in the US, we're gonna use foot-pound. All right, so we're not be able to see, but it's 70, so then we're gonna put it at 73. All right, and get this loose. 72, and right there 72. Right there, 873. Okay, get that set, and make sure you get this tied up. And we're gonna go ahead and tie and get it torque at the 73 foot-pound. Okay, all right, there you go. Okay, now try again. Gotta be in the right position. Okay. Okay. As you can see, look how that's firm in here. So this is torque ready to go. And now let's go ahead and put the outer tie rod in. Okay, go ahead and fish it in. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to get this boot over. There you go. Alright, now we get it all the way over there. So now, let's go ahead and put this clamp back in. Okay. There you go. Get this on there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put the outer tie rod in. Remember, like before, make sure the bolt is in there first. Okay. All right. Okay, it's in there. Now we're gonna go 1, 2. Two, 23. Let's go ahead and tighten this bolt back. Okay. Choose orange. Get it snug. Alright. Tight in there. Alright. Snug in here. And let's go ahead and fish this back in. There you go. Alright. There you go. Nice. As you can see, this is all the way in. Let's go ahead and put the nuts in there. So you're gonna have to get this, you're gonna have to get it in alignment done. But at least we put it close to where it was. Okay. 17mm bolt. Alright, get this set up right here. Alright, let's go ahead. There you go. All torqued in. Alright. As you can see, is your new outer and inner tie rod. All done. Now let's go ahead and put the tire back on, and it's all good to go. Put another one right on top. Slide it in, making sure stay in place so that's not gonna move. Again, I'm gonna use my alright, that should be good there. As you can see, I move it in and out, stay in there right. So I'm gonna go ahead and clamp the extra zip tie. There you go, and we should be good to go. Alright folks, there it is with your new tie rod in inner tie rod, and with your boots right in place where it's supposed to. Alright. Right. Position. Yeah, folks, I already changed the left side, and now we're gonna work on the left on the right side. So as I move the wheel, I'm just gonna sit it right underneath the front in case that fall off. It will fall on the tires. Okay, so that way I don't damage anything or don't kill myself. So this is what we're gonna be working on today. And as you can see, I'm able to move this, but it was looser when you have the wheels on. So I was able like to move it up and down. So once I take this off, you will see how much this thing, how loose it is. Okay. But first, before we do anything, we're just gonna spray this with a little bit of WD-40. All right, let's go ahead and get this loose. Alright, this is loose. Okay, that's loose. Now we're gonna go ahead and try to tap this down with a hammer so we can push it through. Alright, I'm gonna give it a little tap right here on the side to kind of help loosen the tension a little bit. There you go. We got it out. So a little patient, you know. So now we get this down. This bolt is this nut is really damaged. So to get this off, we're gonna have to use a vice grip to hold that. Make sure the vice grip is on the metal piece. So I'm gonna use this and clamp it down so that we're able like to hold it, and that way we can get it loose. Up, looser, right there. So let's see. All right, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. Almost. All right, as you can see, it's spent. So. There you go. Get this out. So now here's a better way to check if your tie rod is bad. Is when you pick it up and let go of it, and this is what happened. So that's mean this is bad. This is why you might be experiencing a lot of vibration when you're on the highway. Okay, and also clunking noise coming from the front of the vehicle. So on my case, I was experiencing clunking noise every time I'm driving on a uneven pavement at slow speed, and I'm experiencing that cluck 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 noise coming on underneath the hood. But okay, let's say this is what's gonna go in there like this, and we're gonna start counting. Each time we come up here, we're gonna count as one. This is 1, 2, 21, 22, 23, like 23 and a half turn. All right, so 23 and a half. So whenever we put this back in, we will count the same amount of turn. So as you can see, we have this metal ring that hold the boots together here. So I'm gonna try to go through here, okay, and pop that ring out with a screwdriver. Okay, you be careful so you don't puncture the boots. There you go. Get that snap and loose. Now let's go ahead and remove this bolt right here. Remove this. That's where. Just remove. That's where we can get this clamp removed as well, and to slide the boots off. There you go. Get the clamp out, keep it, because you don't have a new one. And as I get this out, let me go ahead and put the grease in there. That's where you can be easier for me to pull it out. Get out somehow. There you go. We got it out. So, a little dry. The grease is all dried in there. So boots is in good condition. And then now, as you can see, we have the, look how loose this is. You know. All right, my people. So I had to go get the different tools. So I had to go buy this tool right here, because this one tool I was using keeps spinning on me, and I use it to remove the other side of the tie rod on the other side, but once I get to the side, it started giving me trouble. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and try this one too, see what's up, right? Loosen it and tied it back in. That's why it doesn't spin. So here we're gonna go ahead and tie these screws up. Alright, and now after you get it tied up, we're gonna use an extension so we can put our tools in. So, tell you. There you go. Finally. Woo. Finally. The other tool was good, but when you get to this one here, it was not easy to get it loose. There you go. There you go. All right. Now we're able to get this loose. All right. That way, you can get the boot off. Okay, make sure you screw this in by hand. Make sure it's straight. There you go. Can't move that. See? The other one was very loose. Alright. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this tool back in there. We're gonna go ahead and get this started up and torque it to 73 foot-pound of torque. Okay. Okay. Get this in here. Now I'm gonna put my torque wrench. I'm gonna set it at 73 foot-pound. Okay, I have it set at 73 foot-pound. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and tuck it down. That's it. We're gonna do it again. Sure. All right, this is tight. All good to go, guys, on that one. This is a very good tool. I bought the fancy one that cost me $55, and it's let me down, but this one, it works. All right, now that we get this in, we're gonna go ahead and put the boots. We're gonna put the boots back in. But before, we're gonna add some grease in there. Okay. Okay. Just gonna add some grease in the boots. Just right in there. Right here too. Okay. A little bit right here. That's where we can slide this in. Good. But before we slide this in here, we're gonna have to add a zip tie, since we clip off the metal clamp. We don't have the metal clamp. Just bought me 11 inches zip tie. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put, before we put it in there, put a zip tie in there. Okay. Just enough to sit in there so it doesn't come off. Okay. And then we're gonna slide it in. Okay. And then we're gonna make sure the boots go over the gearbox. Okay, it is on the gearbox right there. Okay, okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the pliers and tightening the zip tight. Make sure it's tight. I'm gonna clip the excess, and then this is good to go right there. And then now let's go ahead and put the clamp back on. Find my clamps. Okay, where you at? Okay, found my clamp. So I use these pliers, open wide. Right there. You got it on right there. Now let's put a bolt back on. Okay. Use the right side. Okay, let's remove that nut right there. And remember, we had 23 and a half turn. So we're gonna go right there. We're gonna start from right here. And we're gonna start spinning. Make sure. Let's see if I can. Alright, there you go. Make sure you get it right first. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go. 1. I mean 1, 22, 23. Okay, I'd leave it at 23, since if we go more, it will be too much. So leave it at 23. Okay, remember we already did a half turn to get it to bite, so 23 is where we want to leave it. Okay, let's go ahead and get this tight. You see, even I'm putting force in it that stay firm. It's not drop. Once you let go of it, it doesn't drop. Okay, so that's how you can tell if your tire was good or not. Okay. Should get this nice and snug. Alright. Alright. Now we get this. Okay. There we go. Put this in. Okay, let's go ahead and put this nut back in. So this nut we're gonna tighten it up and torque it to 50 to 60 pound-feet of torque. Alright, this is tight. There you go. There you go. Ready to go. And as you can see it, folks. Alright, my people. It was a little harder than the first one because I was having issues with my tools. But once I get the right tool, and everything works fine. So I appreciate you watching this video. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. And so that more people can see it and help me also grow the channel. And I'm gonna do my best to record whenever I'm doing something in my car. And I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Appreciate you. All my people, I'm going to take the vehicle for a drive, and let's see how it is driving on the bumpy road area. See if we can determine if the issue is fixed for real. So I know it's already fixed because I changed the left side first, but this is the second side. So I know I already test drove it, but I'm going to double checking, make sure everything is still the same and no clunking noise. As you can see, going over the small bump on low speed, no more clunking noise. So now, as I stated in the video, I'm driving to the shop now to get the car to get in alignment, because you know, after you changing your inner and outer tie rod, you have to get the car, you have to get in alignment. And I think the issue is fixed, because I don't hear any more clunking noise. All you can hear is the road noise, the tire on the road. But as far as for the clunking, I think it's gone. So I'm gonna keep the video rolling, because there's a little area I'm gonna be driving here. It's kind of bumpy, and that will be a good spot. So as you see this building right there, this is an auto part area or auto shop, and it's really bumpy here. So as I'm driving, usually when I drive here, you can hear the clunking noise. and no more clunking noise. I think everything is fixed so far. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, everything is fixed. And I'm here at the shop right here, Meineke. About to get my tire, about to get an alignment here. So, yeah. See you later, guys. And thank you for watching the video. Thank you.